Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Leo for the whole of December 2016. December is quite an intense month for you. You're very focused on relationships. You're very focused on joy and happiness. What could go wrong? It's looking great. Of course, there will be challenges along the way, but let's start at the beginning. And at the beginning, the Sun is squaring Neptune. So you kick off to quite an interesting start. You may meet someone or be drawn to someone that really appeals to you. You find them compelling and you feel that you have a connection with them. You feel that there's chemistry with them. Or equally, it may be that somebody is very drawn to you, but there's magic and intensity in the air. This is all well and good, but just be careful that you're not getting overly obsessed or you're feeling overcome with a compelling desire. If anything hijacks our energy and makes us want to act even if we know that we shouldn't kind of go so over the top, there is always a word of caution. Yes, this is a month where there is the opportunity for love, happiness, joy and celebration, but just take it easy at the beginning of the month. We also have Venus square Eris, so there's if anybody's been messing you around in terms of relationships or you bump into an ex, you may be like proper serious warrior goddess and be very intense in the way that you express your displeasure. Try and tone that down a little bit. Mars, the planet of action, even that planet is in your position of relationships, is trining Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. So there is, at the beginning of the month, a great conversation and you feeling fabulous and energized by talking to people and having really nice little liaisons with people. Mercury is going into your position of perfectionism, health, well-being, giving service to others. So it may be that you are having a conversation about doing something, going to a soup kitchen to help in the winter time, to give something back, or whatever it is that you do. You're feeling very like you want to give something back. Now the shadow side of this is you might be critical of yourself or others, so be very careful of that. Venus is changing signs and going into your position of relationships. A lot of the energy this month is about relationships. But it's really good that Venus is there because it's able to give you balance. You're communicating fairly. You want to bring harmony to all situations. The Sun and Saturn are conjunct in your position of joy, pleasure, creativity, lust, soulmates, and it's sextiling Jupiter. So that's the planet of good fortune. So you're communicating really well with someone. I would say there's definitely a flirtation or an uplift in your relationship status this month. The full supermoon is making you feel very connected to the world and people. You feel at one with people. You want to make a positive change in the world. Obviously, there's a lot of hell and chaos going on, and your energy is drawn to putting some positive out there, but you're feeling that connection to everything. And there may be a sign or a symbol coming to you in how that you can help in some way or do what you've got to do. There's some tricky energy on the 15th where you're torn between going off and having an adventure and being free, but also having responsibilities. So you might have an issue come up around responsibility and freedom around that day. But on the 18th, you are absolutely feeling the desire to make something happen. There's a double fire trine, a double grand fire trine. So you have this amazing energy to push forward in all areas. And you are absolute powerhouse on that day. Now Mars, the planet of action and passion, is going into quite an intense place for you. It stirs up your unconscious and your desires and taboo subjects and your primal emotions. So that anything can happen with that there, but you know, it's good not to do anything dangerous. Do not do any dangerous sports while Mars is in that position. But equally, it's good for expressing your sexuality. It's good for unearthing what's going on inside you. But if you lose your temper for no reason, you need to do some serious work, a bit of meditation to find out what's going on at the depths of your being. Now, Saturn is trine Uranus on the 25th and Venus is trine Jupiter. Should be a great day for you. You should be feeling quite open and warm and excited about life. And the sun is shifting signs and you're gearing up to go on a health kick. It's a perfect time of year for you to have a health kick. Okay, maybe wait till after the holiday season, but you're on it. You're like, yes, I want to look my best. I want to do my best. I want to eat my best. And I want to be the best that I can be. And you'll be able to do that. Uranus goes direct on the 29th. There may be some travel coming in or some excitement along there. And there's a new moon on the 29th, which is definitely when you're going to go, right, I'm cleaning up my act. And you have the support of the universe to do that. All in all, it's an exciting month with lots of promise for passion and desire. I'd like to thank you for all your support in 2016. Have a staggeringly fabulous 2017. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for watching this. Lots of people email me and say, do I do astrology or psychic readings? And I don't have time at the moment, but I do have a fabulous team of award-winning psychics who are brilliant, and I hand-pick them myself. They really are a cut above. Anyway, here is a little video all about them.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul.
People phone up and seem quite shocked that I can give them information, and I say to them, well, you're phoning a Michele Knight line and we are meant to be the best.
I like to think that it's a very individual feeling that that person's experiencing, that they get from me something that they feel is quite integral.
Time out where we can really spoil ourselves.
But they're still quite shocked when you give them very accurate information.
And I feel integrity is a huge part of it for me, because without that I wouldn't be doing this work.
It's about guidance, it's about hope.
A reading is a buzzy feeling.
It's helping people have clarity, I think.
I love that light bulb moment. When I finish work, I come off the phone and it's like, yeah, I've made a little bit of a difference.
That really gives me butterflies in my tummy.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go, and also they shouldn't be fearful, and it's non-judgmental.
I only work with integrity, so I don't give you, what you might want to hear.
I hope that people walk away feeling uplifted, clearer, more powerful, more sure in their own intentions, and more aware of what they can change.
I guess I do guide people. I'm just a little hesitant to say I am a guide. One always thinks of guides as being so revered. But I do think I am a catalyst, and I think that's how a clairvoyant should be seen, the catalyst to make a positive change.
Having a reading with me is kind of like sitting down with an old friend and having a hot chocolate on a winter's day.
Because doing readings is a process of trust between your guide, spirit, and what you're delivering for the client. When I get validations, it's amazing.
There are no words to express the fulfillment that you get from seeing somebody empower and bring joy back into their lives.
It's like a eureka moment when somebody gets it. I feel it. I feel that they've got it. I want to get to the bottom of their problem and try and solve it.
It's heartfelt in here when I read for a client.
It's about empowering.
I love making a difference to people's lives, and I love hearing back from regular clients how their lives have changed.
It's not a job to me, it's a vocation in life.
It's a passion of mine, and it doesn't feel like a job.
They're not my readings, they are your readings, they are your guidance. I'm only a conductor of it.
Basically, I'm just the middleman, it's not me. So I never know what's going to come out, and sometimes I'm as shocked as what the client is.
What is great is when they come back again and say, oh Maya, you were right about that. You hit the nail on the head. How did you know that?
And that's what makes it all worthwhile.